my channel where I put up simple ideas to help you teach kids about Jesus. And today's game, What's Missing, is a really good object lesson. So I'm going to tell you what you need, and I've got some teaching tips for you, but first, let's have a watch of the kids playing the game. So let's have a look here, and I'm going to take one away, and then you're going to try to guess which one is missing. I turn it around, no peeking. I'm going to put one of them away, and you're going to try to guess. Now hands up if you know which one is missing. Which one is missing? What do you think?
The donkey?
Yes, and what did the donkey have to do with the Easter story? Do you remember?
Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey.
He did, that's exactly right. Take another one out. Okay.
The rock. Oh, no, that's not
hands up if you think you know.
Oh, and a bread.
Yes, and what did the bread symbolize? Did Jesus
it
say?
symbolized, Jesus said that it was his body.
Yes, that's right, yes. With this game, there's a lot of room for further discussion and teaching, and the kids love having a go at hiding the objects too. Okay, who wants to take over from me?
Me,
Okay.
It is the... wait. No, I don't. This is actually hard. Did you hide anything? Yes, I actually did.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yes.
The dice?
Yeah.
So who remembers what the dice?
The soldiers gambled to get Jesus' robe.
That's right. So here's what you need. You need some small objects or pictures that relate to the Easter story. I can place them on a tray and just cover them with a towel. Or I have made a game box, which is an old computer box, and I covered it with wrapping paper, and then I took an old shopping bag here and I hot glued a little pocket here so that they could hide the objects easily in that pocket. Now you'll notice that a lot of the objects I've used are the same objects that I used in the Easter egg hunt tutorial, so check that clip out when you have time. Now I have a couple of teaching tips for you here. When you're choosing the objects to go in this game, be really careful about what you choose. In the Resurrection Egg game, they have lots of objects, which are really great, but they also have a lot of objects that are the tools of torture. They have the spear, the whip, the nails, and the crown of thorns. But I prefer not to use them. Instead, when talking about Jesus' death, I use just a simple little toothpick cross. Or in this game, I can actually get away with using a larger object. So I like using a palm leaf cross because, you know, we can relate that back to Palm Sunday as well. The reason I don't use those other objects is because at Easter time, we get a lot of visiting families, and their children may not be real familiar with the events of Easter, and I really don't want to cause unnecessary distress. I like to focus on the resurrection part, and another thing that you can add in, which I thought about this year, is I can add in an angel, because the angels appeared to the women to announce that Jesus is alive, you know. And the other thing I thought was I just got some pillow stuffing or cotton balls to symbolize clouds, because why not talk about the 40 days that Jesus lived on the earth when he arose, and the hundreds of people that saw him, and then about the time he went back up into the clouds. So you could use that as part of the game as well. As far as organizing this game for larger groups, 15, 20 kids, you can do it. The way I did it last year, I took the box and I had the girls first sit around the box first while the boys stood up around them. So the girls played the game while the boys watched. And then we did a swap over halfway through, where the boys were down on the floor and the girls were standing behind them. So that's how I did about 20 kids. Then I had a class of 35 to even 40 kids. And I thought, how can I use this game? It's such a good game. And you know what I did? I used tech. Yes, tech is a wonderful tool. I took a picture of the objects inside the box. I put it up on the screen. As you can see here, I did it at Christmas time, so these are Christmas objects. And what I did is I had the box in front of the class, and I had the picture of what was inside it there, and I called two kids up together, and I had them find the object that was missing. And then those two kids, we talked about the objects, and then they got to hide the next object, and then they picked two other kids to take their place to find the next missing object. And you know what I found? I found I actually had their attention really well. So you'll be amazed, using technology and using screens really is a good attention focuser. So there's a little tip for you there. So did you like this little What's Missing game? If you did, give it a thumbs up please and share it on with a friend. And if you'd like more Easter lesson ideas, I have been putting together a playlist of lots of ideas there for you. And I've got a lot of other Easter playlists. I've got an Easter playlist on good videos that I found on YouTube. I've also got an Easter playlist on good Easter songs that you can check out as well. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to mention. I've got a website now so you can download lesson plans and printables and color sheets, as well as some posters that I've been working on for you. I'm putting all the links in the comments below so you can find it there. But I did want to make a special mention of the beautiful people of Gympie, Queensland. It's really from their generosity that I'm able to put those printables up on my website for free for you this year. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, I did want to thank these great kids who helped me make this video as well. Thank you so much. And if you're new to my channel and you would like more free ideas like this, all you do is subscribe, you tap the bell, and you'll be notified whenever I put up a new clip. I think that's all for today. Thanks again for watching, and may God bless you as you teach the next generation about Jesus.
Which one?
I know.
It's the pin with the hands.
Yes.